start going on here, guys.
On to the second round.
So we're getting to the top as well. There we have, I
change.
think, what, two more fights, and then we'll
Now
get a
you've got to
chance
make
to go
sure
if
he
we are
doesn't
with
put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do.
light
So
heavy.
tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Going to punch himself out, though. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with it.
Oh, man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit more on the blind side of the referee. Get him out.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. On the right uppercut. change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect counter lands. Perfect counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Right hook just missed. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Started out Wilder in that lap. On to the fifth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. That counter shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges...
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not to give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym. Every single day they win. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't win.
That counter punch caught him clean. Counter punching. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than two.
Just missing with the uppercut. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. One punch can change the entire complexion of this fight. jab. Beautiful. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Here we go. It's round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then,
No way, no fucking way.
And you can see here his face basically melts.
1, 2, 3.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Don't waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
They exchange punches. How about that time counter shot? Deontay Wilder
Oh
just
my
got
god, he's hit
clipped.
me twice. It's fucking bullshit.
How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump.
And the bronze bomber goes down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate. Let's talk about there's the bell for round 8. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Catch and shoot. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter shot. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch and just got countered. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Well done with that counter shot. That hook won't score. And he scores with the count. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Surprise.
It shouldn't have been a 10-7 round. He hit me with 3 punches. It's so stupid. I should have won that fight. I'm not like, I'm gonna move on from it because it's like 10-7 for hitting me with 3 punches because he's down me twice, which is outrageous. So I have 1, 2, and then the final, and I'll rematch him.
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia, weighing in at 58 kilos on the button. His height and reach are the same, 178 centimeters. And facing him in this bout, it's the Jackal himself, Carl Frampton. 56 kilos, he's got a reach of 157, his height 165.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
It's King Rye, Ryan Garcia.
This bout is getting...
Waited a long time. So here we go, should be a good one. Straight right just misses. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. They figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. This is not where Carl Frampton wants to be. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Hold that thought. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Started out Garcia in that last round. Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
Nice counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. was always coming. Nice counter. Parries away that left hook. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching every move, that every twitch.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. And the kid goes down.
Again,
I don't think we can
beating
truly
him up,
appreciate what we saw
hits
unless
me
we
once,
see it in
knocks me
slow
down.
motion.
It's, I don't know, man. That just keeps happening. It's so stupid. Like, what did he do to, like, build that up to happen? Nothing. That wasn't that drained or anything. It's just stupid. Now he wins that match after I just won the
Start
hit.
out Garcia.
Like, I don't know.
Bell rings and we start the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning.
I'll
Now
play
it's
that
down
with
to
you guys.
mental
That's
strength
what we'll
and
do.
preparation.
We'll
It's
change
how
our game
you are
around.
going
Here
to
we go.
deal with this.
One punch, and a no.
The
One
jab
punch,
doesn't quite
and a
connect.
no. One punch, and a no. One punch.
How about
and a
that
no.
time counter shot?
Boom, and a no, and a no.
Waved it now, knocked backwards. He's got to cover up. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Holding nothing back here in the round. They exchange punches. Perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia. There's the bell for round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Straight right just misses. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia. Time for the 5th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
His stamina. Is off the charts. A little bit back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
I wouldn't think of holding on here for a minute. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia. There's the bell to start round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is with a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Good counter punch. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Pretty close fight here in this round. Did you see that? Oh boy, Carl Frampton now in some serious trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Ooh, and Carl Frampton just got rocked. Going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. About Garcia in that last round. Here we go, it's round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's gonna finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And he scores with the counter. That hook was off target. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just got rocked. Much better game plan here.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Perfect counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that round. Round 8, and we're off again. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys...
Hold on, I gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Well done with that counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh boy, Carl Frampton now in some serious trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Fuck.
Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Damn, what a fucking fight. That was sick.
The judges have spoken.
Nice, man. Let's go. That was a sweet fight. Featherweight, middleweight, middleweight,
gentlemen,
All right, baby. Let's get it.
one of the hottest. And there's the bell for round one. They're both trying for a knockout. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They block the hook. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
I've got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. All right, Alvarez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match go? There's the bell for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Straight right just misses. No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Slap the match made in heaven.
Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye and they're waiting for any little twist you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. All right, Alvarez in that last round. He is down big time. On to the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice counter. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
He's a knockout without a doubt.
Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then pull the pressure on.
Can't find a home for that jab. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over them eyebrows, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim it, go for speed.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Got out of the way that right hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Time for the fifth round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on yet. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm. Because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hope that hook won't score. There's a counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
All right.
There's the bell for round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And he caught George Groves big there. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that that moment of trouble has passed.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Right hook misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Here we go, it's round 7. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo.
The pound for pound
What?
King Canelo is
Oh
down.
my
Thank
God,
goodness we've
come
got
on.
instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again.
I just put my hand. Wow. Okay.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Punch, counter punch. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch. They want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change it? It's a perfect start.
And he scores with the counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. That counter shot lands. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that lap. And we enter the 8th round. Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered.
Oh my god.
That is a split decision win.
Yeah, right. That is so stupid. He won that 7th round by getting 1 punch in. Oh my god. That is just a joke. Wow. In real life, you can still lose a round just because you got a knockout. He threw 1 punch in that round.